I'm recording this very early into the morning. It's like 8 a.m. Yeah, 8 a.m. It's 8 a.m. So I am kind of tired, but I woke up early, so I decided let's be productive early. Yay! Hello! It's Luna! Sleepy Luna. But you know what? Same thing. I'm always tired. We're gonna be continuing Reverse 1999. Update is happening some point. When is the update happening? I don't remember. When is the update happening? Farewell, preview, promo after the version update on the 15th of August. And it's gonna last till the 16th of September. Details. What's going on with details? Okay. I don't understand that at all. But anyways, let's continue. We are hopefully going to be doing more of the storyline than I did last episode, because last episode we only did 2 parts. This episode I'm hoping to do a bit more. 3 or 4. Part 3, Fork and Tote. Tote. I don't know. Hello. Ooh, that's a nice cake.
Here it is, the national treasure of Austria.
Oh yeah, we're in Vienna.
The creamy chocolate cake, the buttery ganache, and the delicious apricot jam.
Okay, chocolate and apricot, that's a combo. I'm not sure if I like the combo though.
Created by the ingenious apprentice Franz Sacher in 1832, renowned throughout the world. The dessert of Vienna, Sachertorte.
Sachertorte. Okay. I've never heard of it before. Is this a history lesson for me?
My first time seeing a real one.
At the cafe entrance, Marcus's fork holds reluctantly over her mentor's little gift.
How should I cut it?
I usually go with the the side cuts. That usually helps.
If I cut straight, the cake will get mushy. If I cut sideways, I'll miss out on the apricot filling. What if I eat it in one bite? No, how unrefined. The director would scold me for that.
I'd scold you for that. Don't eat a cake in one bite. Yeah, that's just asking for a choking hazard.
I have to think carefully. There must be some other way. Remember all your training, Investigator Marcus. This is the most important moment of your life. Don't get too excited or you'll ruin it.
Yes, think of all that training you did to be an investigator and to help the arcanist, and then use it on trying to cut a cake. Makes sense, honestly. Then the fork falls.
Oh
no! Did she fail? As Hoffman cuts the Sachertorte in two with calculated precision.
What? No, nothing. Thank you for deciding for me.
The cake rightly is a national treasure, soft and layered with apricot jam. It is consumed in mere moments. Oh, it's finished.
What's with the tears, Marcus?
Because...
There's no more cake.
The cake is way too sweet.
Oh no, it's way too sweet. Honestly, yeah, you should have thought of that as well. Apricots are kind of sweet, yeah. Apricots are nice. Dried apricots. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Cafe bustles with others coming and going. As Hoffman checks her watch now for perhaps the 15th time in fewer than as many minutes.
According to the plan, the head of the Vienna branch would pick us up and guide us through the necessary procedures of this era. But our train was 2 hours late. That being the case, our Mr. Carl should have been waiting for 2 hours, but so far there's no sign of any gentleman in the Foundation's uniform.
That usually happens. Trains are usually the most fiddle public transport available. Especially the trains in my area where I live in the UK. They can be particularly hazardous, unpredictable. Seriously, when I was in college, I never used the trains because, lol, I take the bus. But the trains that my friends used to get to and from college, they were usually like 30 to like an hour and a half late, and that's the norm. That was the norm. And also, the people at the train station weren't really that nice as well. But that's just what happens. That's just what happens sometimes.
So Mr. Carl is also more than 2 hours late.
A clever
Technically.
deduction. Let us hope otherwise. I'll go check if he got here before us.
Why is Hoffman just giving... Hoffman is giving something. I'm not sure what it is. Also, with a name like Hoffman, you're reminding me of Saw. Of the Saw franchise. Because there is a police officer... / also an assistant of Jigsaw named Hoffman. So she's reminding me of the Saw franchise, which, not bad. But still. The mentor steps out from under her umbrella's shadow and heads into the cafe. Left behind, the apprentice looks around aimlessly. She catches a few key words.
I bet that island is a secret base of the Dual Entente. That's why the Bulgarians are so anxious. They're worried about their exit on the Aegean Sea. A friend of mine is in the Navy. He saw a ship leaving the harbor loaded with gold. War is coming, friend.
No. How does that explain the arcane creatures over there? I'd say it's never been discovered before. Like the Celtic Otherworld. You know, the heavenly land beyond the sea in Bran's legend. The Arcanum has declined after the Enlightenment. It is an honor for all of us in this era to find such a paradise from the past. You're not fit to be human if you don't understand what that island means to us, my friend.
Secret base. Other world.
I have no clue. My mind is blank.
Fascinating. I need to write this down.
Marcos opens her notebook, jotting down these bits of trivia with a quick and earnest enthusiasm. Her desire to catch the length and breadth of these comments forces her to lean quite conspicuously until she finds she has become an object of spectacle herself.
Miss, could you show me your papers, please?
Bien guard. Oh god.
Ah, right. I'm sorry. My friend has it. Could you hold on a minute? I am an arcanist sent from the headquarters of the St. Pavlov Foundation. I have a letter of introduction from the head of the Vienna branch.
Arcanist? Then you come with us, miss. Hands up and be quiet. Bring over the golems! We have an unregistered arcanist.
Different times, different ways.
Huh?
Hoffman's attention is drawn to the commotion unfolding outside the window.
Marcus? Sir, please listen to me.
A single misstep causes a mistaken interpretation, sign of defiance. Enough to compel the loyal city guardians to fulfill their duty.
Don't let her get away!
She ain't fucking doing anything. She's just like, please listen to me. Shit's not as you're expected it to be. Oh god, enemies. Oh god. Star, Beast. Okay, we don't need any Druvis-like characters then. Where's a star boy? There's a star
Preparation
boy.
completed.
There's a star boy. Yeah.
Woman, get moving!
Oh, that's the golem. Oh, damn. Golem looking kind of feisty
Leave
today.
it to me. That's right! On mushrooms!
Not too worried.
Loaded. Party planner. Please cease resistance. Break it, break it. Mushrooms.
Don't worry, I'm giving you guys a counter.
Leave it to me. Nice tactic. Please, take good care of yourself. Like a lighter. Oh, mushrooms. I'm here. With everyone. Party star? Where is it? That's
Let's
right.
just do one for now.
An amazing discovery.
An amazing discovery.
The story begins with a bad adult who did this first. Good God, happiness. Seeing stars.
That is unfortunate. We do not have my girly.
Leave it to me.
Oh, that is unfortunate. That's fine.
Your idea. I said hello. Party planner. Come on, this is the one punch. That's right. Cheer and witness my victory. Hey! The field work went smooth. I look forward to our next cooperation.
No, that went well. That went well. That went well.
What is happening? At ease, gents. Allow me to explain. This respectable lady is most definitely not a Russian spy.
That's what they thought she was. A portly gentleman with a handbar mustache hurries over, his forehead glistening with sweat.
Ah, Miss Hoffman! So, this lady with the big case is your assistant? No spy would be stupid enough to carry an entire case of papers in public. So we'll be all gentlemen.
The guards offer their salute before ushering the golems back to their posts. The Hoffman's face is the picture of awkwardness, one that can mark a new entry for this exact situation in the next field mission manual.
The gentlemen in Vienna have become exceedingly sensitive after the infamous espionage cases of 1913. And their pride was almost destroyed by the Redl case. The man was even head of counterintelligence and had a sexual orientation not tolerated in his time.
Oh.
Well, I'm not sure which of the reasons hurt them more.
Oh, damn, okay.
Sorry, Marcus. I should have told you that, as your supervisor.
It's okay, Hoffman. We sometimes make mistakes, it's fine. Marcus is fine. She's happy. She nods but only manages a half-spoken grunt of affirmation.
The belief that arcanists cannot cast arcane skills without the ability to speak. So old and superstitious. Like muzzling a dog when it gets out of control. Can we dispel it now, Mr. Carl?
I have to remind you, Miss Hoffman, that theoretically we have to go through an entire approval process before I authorize the dispelling of the mute spell.
Fuck you.
But, whatever, who cares? They shouldn't have treated a young lady like that.
Thank you.
Whatever reason.
Marcus is a cute girly. We do not want to harm her. Mr. Carl is a portly and pale man, his appearance punctured by the scent of punch cards, in every way a representative of the Empire's bureaucracy. They need to stop giving me words that my speech impediment doesn't like. A bureaucratic. Where's the O? Why did you use the O, Luna? Bureaucratic system. Yes. Overall, he seems a pleasant-souled man, despite his position. Marcus is free, guys.
Relax. This was just a minor incident. You'll never find another place as tolerant as Vienna. The very same principles the Foundation strives for. All registered arcanists can come and go as they please in this beautiful city. We even offer artists and musicians perks that cover every aspect of their lives, because Vienna loves art and music. Oh,
Okay.
speaking of registered arcanists, could you show me her arcanum license?
Arcanum license?
Yes, ladies from the headquarters. Even though I'm more than willing to skip some unnecessary procedures for you, we still have to be careful about security, you know, especially when dealing with arcanists.
The portly bureaucrat rubs his hands together slyly. It's evident that he would be no easier to deal with than the golems.
I don't think the headquarters issues such a license. No one told us to apply for one.
Oh, there must be some mistake. All arcanists entering Europe must possess an arcanum license issued by the local government. Austria enacted this policy in 1756. We abolished it in 1868, but we're in the time of great tension, so... you know...
So basically, it isn't a policy anymore, but people are still upholding it because of suspicions and tensions, and really want to accuse arcanists of being terrible people. Okay, I understand.
Perhaps this lady knows something. Miss Marcus?
Yes?
You are an arcanist, even though you're sent by the headquarters, correct? Show it to me then. Your arcanum license.
We don't have one. Hoffman's brow furrows. This then is what it looks like when those in power wish to exert their authority. Basically, yeah. But the more pressing crisis here is that there would be no way to produce an authentic paper from 1914 or adequate preparation.
Marcus is my assistant on this mission, Mr. Carl. She is not to answer your questions directly given her rank and status. It is me, the one in charge, that you should turn to, not my assistant.
Oh, lady from headquarters, don't get me wrong. I didn't mean to usurp your authority. It's not an issue. You didn't have to...
I have it.
Marcus hands over a slip of paper from her pocket. That does say Arcanum license,
Here.
though there's some damage to it.
Oh.
Mr. Carl bursts into a series of protracted sighs.
Is everything okay, Mr. Carl? Is it not acceptable?
Oh, yes, it's a perfectly good license. I can even smell the ink from the government office. Welcome to Vienna, Miss Arcanist from Romania.
It's either that she's from Romania, or it's because he really wanted to, exert his authority over her more.
You should have shown it to me sooner. It would have saved us a lot of trouble.
course it's her fault. It has to be her fault. He's the one in power. It has to be her fault. Fucking hell. The portly man smiles as he returns the permit to Marcus, who seems as though she has just stepped off the walking boat.
I'm so sorry to have wasted your time.
No, Marcus, you did nothing wrong. You did nothing wrong.
Speaking of which, no offense, but you are 2 hours and 15 minutes late, Mr. Carl.
The apprentice's apology is cut short. She is taken aback by her mentor's dramatic shift in tact.
My apologies. The Minister of Finance and I had a little too much at lunch. Well, your train was late too, wasn't it?
That doesn't mean shit. That's public transport. Trains usually are late. You, however, sir, you being 2 hours late is... That's suspicious. That's not good. That ain't good. That's a dreadful first impression. Blaming being late on public transport is fine, because that's fair. That's fair. That's kind of normal in some places. But you being late in person, even though you were basically doing nothing. I'm sorry, you getting drunk with the heads up finances. Who fucking cares? That's a terrible first impression. Mate, you've already shown us that you have great hold over your authority. You like using your authority against people. And you really don't really see Miss Hoffman and Miss Marcus? Yes. In a standard than you should. I do not approve of this man.
You were having lunch when you were supposed to be here. We agreed.
Relax, lady from the headquarters. You're just not used to this pace around here.
No, she's used to actually being respected.
Look at this industrialization and so-called modern designs. They have turned our beloved city and our carefree life into a cold, impersonal machine. Please forgive the train staff, the sewer workers, and the plumbers. It is their right to be a little unpunctual, and enforcing this right is a symbol of our free will.
Yeah, that's fine. They're public workers. That's fine. You, however, I cannot excuse you being 2 hours late for getting drunk with a head of finance while you were having lunch with them. I cannot excuse that. Public staff having trouble with their job. Fair enough. I don't mind if the fucking restaurant I go to is an hour late, because I know that they're fucking working. But you, my dude, you being late is unexcusable.
In the end, you didn't wait too long, and I got to enjoy my lunch. It all worked out, right?
No. I still take issue with this. No. Fuck you. Hoffman remains unswayed and indignant, while behind her Marcus hangs her head. Hoffman, I'm with you on this, girlie. I can't excuse this. Clearly, Mr. Carl's joy is his alone.
So, why was your train late?
Because trains are late. It's public transport, my man. What the fuck do you mean by why is your train late?
It crashed into a deer. A deer with free will.
Tragic.
Fuck off.
All right. Forgive this old Carl for his minor mistake, ladies. The rumors about the Golden Isle had kept the branch busy. There was no one else but me to pick you up.
I wish we had someone else instead of you.
It wouldn't have been so embarrassing if headquarters had sent us manpower instead of taking it from us.
I am also on the job, Mr. Carl. Should I include your complaints in the report?
No. That's okay.
Could go on, you Miss Hoffman. Go on, girlie.
It's just a group of lunatics banished to an island. They're arcane criminals from a small country, and people will forget about them in less than a month. Only a few would believe that it has any real influence on Vienna. You know, the young artists who think highly of themselves, the schemers with evil plans, and the conspiracy theorists suffering from neurasthenia.
This dude.
The Megars and the Bohemians are already giving us a headache. Arcanists, they are not at all the Empire's top ethnic concern.
But aren't you in charge of the registration and management of arcanists?
Well, first of all, isn't my loyalty to His Majesty and the Empire? Before you use the title Head of the Vienna Branch to define me, I am first and foremost an honored citizen of Vienna. And I serve our great Emperor, lady.
So, you've chosen to not do your job. Okay, understandable.
And I thought you said this was a tolerant city.
It seems not to be, Marcus.
Oh, yes. We are responsible for dealing with the problems caused by the Arcanists, just as we deal with the Megars and the Bohemians.
Mr. Cross swings his cane and strides forward cheerfully.
All right. That's the Venerable Vienna branch of the St. Pavlov Foundation over there. Let's go.
Yeah, can we go? I don't want to be in this man's fat man's space at all. Please, can we go? Marcus touches her left cheek, still warm from the touch of the mute incantation.
Mr. Call is very different from the staff of the headquarters.
I don't like him.
In fact, most of the time the branch members aren't comrades who share the same goals with us. They're more like local officials we have to deal with.
And I don't like him.
We need them as a buffer between the Foundation and the local governments. They can help us maintain peace in the human world.
I still don't like him.
But you can't ask too much of them. Not all of them are cosmopolitans. Most of them put their emperor and their country first. That's why we shouldn't disclose classified information to them. Does it still hurt?
Oh, it feels much better now.
Good.
The mentor swings around as if on a swivel, with a face of plain curiosity.
Marcus, did you already have that license before you joined the Foundation?
Yes. Austria abolished that policy in 1868, but Romania did not until 1913.
No, were there any more world history of this world?
I carried it with me out of habit. Thank goodness I did. This is indeed the era I'm from. That time has returned.
Never disclose any information about the storm or the era to irrelevant people.
The apprentice halts her speech, carried by Hoffman's warning.
Put away your license. We need to catch up with Carl. Remember my words, Marcus. Never trust anyone, even if they're a branch member of the Foundation.
Yes, Hoffman. I agree with her. We've already seen that certain branches aren't the most hospitable to Arcanists. So we don't want to be on the wrong side here. We don't want to be on the wrong side. Okay. I'm going to do something real quick, and then we'll be right back to this. So, see you guys in a second, I guess. And we're back. Okay, so there's 24 parts. There's 24 parts to this. Oh, this is gonna take a while. Part 4, Succession Building. Hello.
So this is the Vienna branch?
Via Sacrum.
It's splendid. Look at the walls, simple yet elegant. It's like a temple of modern art.
Yeah, it's got a big ball on the top of it. It's like a cushion.
I can read the contrast between different shapes and textures. This Mr. Ulrich must have put so much effort into the design. It must be a very pleasant place to work at, Mr. Call.
Oh, no. This is a secession building. Another meeting place for the young artists to show off, other than the cafes. They said they wanted to break away from traditional art. Well, it's more like they're breaking away from human life.
Yeah.
There's
I
nothing to
still have
like
to listen
here.
to this guy.
Only
So I had some
inexplicable
freedom.
paintings and neurasthenic lunatics. But people keep coming back. There are even secession groups to the secession. Like cells dividing through mitosis. The entrance to our venerable branch is on the left. Please follow me.
Masagon stands at the door, towering over the approaching trio.
Notice the guard? It's the most loyal and reliable knight of Vienna. Powered entirely by arcane ritual. The greatest achievement since the revival of Arcanum in Europe. In 1662, a royal magician from London offered it to the emperor at the time. Since then, it's guarded the empire for centuries.
I'm just gonna open my drink while he continues to talk, just talk shit.
Ah, sir.
Oh, new person? Hello. A figure emerges from within the shadow of the golem. There's a person.
Greetings, dear Saskapia. How's your son Tamino? I hear he's not getting along well with his fiancée.
Heinrich. I don't like him.
He's a strange one. What's he doing standing in the corner like that?
He's giving Uncanny Valley vibes.
My apologies, Miss Hoffman. Please hold on. Terrific, Heinrich! Just as terrific as your pathetic art career!
That's great. Best wishes to you, Saskapia.
What the fuck? What? Huh? I've never been to Austria. I don't know anyone from Austria. Is this like when British people insult each other? It's in a nice way? Or is it just general insulting for insulting's sake?
Oh, my apologies.
He stands in the distance, giving a nod towards Hoffman and Marcus.
Greetings to you, Angelotti. And unknown lady.
Angelotti? Who the fuck is Angelotti? The gentleman turns and moves briskly into the temple-like edifice, as peculiar in his exit as he was in his entrance.
See, he is one of those crazy artists. Everyone knows that I only have this beautiful daughter of mine. This mustacheless gentleman went to study in Berlin and has just returned. I guess he didn't learn much in class, and now he's throwing himself into opera.
Opera's very classy.
He must have listened to Wagner and Mozart so much it damaged his central nervous system. That's why he sees everyone as a character in an opera. Operas and music, they do harm to your eyes and fill your ears with useless sounds.
Can we just reiterate, in last part that we just did, he was saying how open Vienna is and how strong it has a community of artists and music now. His just great area for that. And look at him now. Just saying.
Is every artist like this?
No, I doubt it.
Scarpia, Angelotti. They are indeed characters from the opera Tosca.
Tosca.
Oops, I am getting off topic.
Carl's cane raps on the stone creature in front of him.
Don't worry. We've modified its original ritual to meet the needs here. Lots of people come in and out after all. You just need to knock on the armor 3 times, touch your mustache, and it will let you in.
Ah, we don't have a mustache.
Ha! I forgot you have no mustaches, my dear ladies. But you do have arcane skills, right?
First of all, I am not an arcanist. Second, I am not as humorous as you think.
Fine. But that was no joke. This thing only accepts mustaches. It's a symbol that every gentleman should have. And not everyone's like Heinrich.
Eyes have rolled. I don't give a shit. The absurdity seems to have finally broken the senior investigator's patience. I'm the same Hoffman. I can't deal with this man anymore. Fucking just get us in there.
Just give me the list of arcanists we mentioned in the letter, Mr. Carl. We don't need to go into the branch.
Oh, no. Do you really want to miss the scenery of the Donau? As a sight of the modern transport system? There's no better way to tour the ring roads than by carriage. And we've booked a room for you at the Zaka Hotel.
We don't give a shit. We've come here for a job. We don't need to deal with your shit.
By the way, have you tried the treasure of Austria?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Thank you. We already had it while you were enjoying your lunch. Now, please, give us the list.
I'm with Hoffman on this. Fucking hurry up. Hoffman's tone marks the request as non-negotiable.
And I'm sure you've received a telegram from the headquarters. You are to investigate the people around Theophil von Dittersdorf.
Okay, all right. It's a pity, lady from the headquarters. Here you are. And that's all of it. All of it. Oh, and this. 2 tickets to the Vienna Royal Orchestra. Please give them to Mr. Richard, and when you see him, send my sincerest regards.
I won't. Hoffman stands still, maintaining a distant politeness.
I will.
I won't.
Who's Mr. Rickard?
The contact between the Foundation and the Vienna branch in 1914. A phantom of history. At that time, people still believed the golden age that had begun with the last generation would continue as it should, and that their positions in government would be as unshakable as the long-standing empire.
But then, shit went down. Hoffman nods, watching as old Carl taps his cane and strokes his beard, before disappearing into the corridor opened by the golem.
Oh, shoot. It won't let me in.
You're not joking, are you, Mr. Carl?
I am not. Darn! What is going on? Is this thing broken? Oh, no, I'm stuck. Oh, my belly. Oh, I had this suit custom made in Paris.
The ancient knight awakens in slow stir, shaking off a heavy layer of dust as thick as Vietnamese title.
What on earth is going on? Why is the defense system activated?
A comical voice emanates from within the statue, lifting and quick, like a rubber ball bouncing around inside a hollow frame.
Marcus, can you read its internal rituals?
Considering its sluggishness, yes, I think so.
Good. It's a good chance for you to get some experience. Just stay safe.
Ah, I like Hoffman. Ah! Let me open my bottle. I have fruit shoots. Yeah. I've been buying a lot more fruit shoots. Because fun fact, I usually forget to fill up my bottle. Because I have a water bottle that I keep with me everywhere. And I forget to fill that up for days sometimes. Because it's me. And so, to make up for that, family has been buying fruit shoots. Because it's just, yeah. It's just easier in my opinion. Druvis, honey, let's get you up in
It's
here.
a good time.
Yeah, wouldn't it be good to have you here? Ah, 37. Let's show off your new outfit.
Now, I belong to this set.
Yeah, I'm gonna put you there, darling. Sure.
Please stand behind me. Leave it to me.
One target attack. I forget which one's which, okay?
My heart with the strings.
Power from the soil. Are you a rational member?
Light as tumbles.
I fucking hate them already.
Loaded.
My hands on the drums.
Please cease resistance.
Grow and flourish.
My mushrooms! It could be found.
Under the
Sure.
moon.
Intersect and divide.
Spinning round and round.
I haven't used 37 in a while, so I think I do need to look at our resonance, see if I can boost that shot.
Leave it to me. Isn't that?
My heart with the strings.
Please, take good care of yourself. Uh-huh.
Dive and thrive.
That was simple.
The field work went smooth. I look forward to our next cooperation.
I do as well.
Oh, no! Miss Hoffman, these columns represent the spirit of the Vienna branch. You shouldn't be so violent!
Okay, I'll let it kill you.
Adapt, improve, and advance. Arcanum should be kept up with the times, not lock itself away in a museum and wallow in the good old days. There was something visibly wrong with this thing, and we were rightfully doing our job. If you have any concerns about this, I'll include them in the report. And I should remind you that you spent too much time on your free will. We're running out of time.
Nine! Procedures are not the problem, darn it. You're not German, are you?
Fucking hell. As soon as there's something wrong with someone or something that he doesn't like about someone, he immediately just suspects that they're his enemy. How lovely. You can tell the era that they live in. The vision ahead mutters softly before proceeding inside at last.
So, what's wrong with the golem?
As Mr. Carl said, its structure is simple and yet incredible. The malfunction comes from one of the components. There's an extra stroke on the enchantment. These strokes look new. I guess the staff made a mistake when they did the maintenance or repair.
Let's hope so. Now take a look at this before Mr. Carl comes out. Several days ago, a member of the field agent squad found a painting that was reported in this magazine, The Pan. It belonged to Teofil von Dittersdorf, a deceased artist from Vienna who committed suicide. Its name is The Salvation, and it was found along with a poem. The poem mentions the doomsday, the reversal of time, and the rain.
Salvation and rain. It sounds so...
Yes, and given the sightings of Manus leaders in Vienna, we believe Teofil came into contact with Manus leaders before he died, and probably learned the truth of the storm and the method of salvation. This was how Manus Vindicte recruited arcanists in 1929.
If he knew the method of salvation, why did he still kill himself?
Marcus takes the magazine with ready curiosity, looking at the small clipped section.
Auf der Suche nach Silenus im Walde
Really,
fragte
connection
ich
issues?
ihn,
Please don't.
was ist das Beste und Wunderbarste für den Mensch? Die Lehre, wo der Mensch nie geboren wurde. sagte er.
Isolde.
Ich betrachtete ihn. Den Ring des Lebens. Den Ring aller Leben. Deine Hände formen den Ring. Und das Urteil wird ausgesprochen. Am jüngsten Tag, in der Dämmerung, wenn die Geschichte verblasst. O Welt! Sein Kopf beißt sich in seine Füße. Seine Knie berühren seine Nase.
I need to look at this. What the fuck is this? Oh, it's slowly moving up. I didn't realize. Shall we stop and admire her beautiful face? She's so pretty, guys. Look at her. She's so pretty. The artists have done a brilliant
O
job.
Mensch! Sie bewohnen die Erde und warten darauf, dass der Himmel fällt. Gestern wird zu morgen. Morgen verwandelt sich wieder in gestern. Wer wird im Regen verschwinden? Wem wird das ewige Glück gewährt, die Gnade von oben und diese Lehre, das Aufhören der Existenz?
Succession building.
Oh, that was so moving, Miss Sieglind. Poor Sigmund, my best friend, has returned to the void. Thank you all for coming today to shed tears for our departed hero. He was a righteous and noble man who cared for his people. He was still trying to save the Arcanists on the Golden Isle before he died. He left us so many beautiful poems and paintings. Shame that the fire burnt everything to ashes. The only thing that survived was the salvation. We were in a golden age of progressive ideas. We believed the Enlightenment would make ignorance history and lead us to paradise where everyone would be saved. The barrier between Arcanists and humans would be removed. In Vienna, that tolerant city, we would stand together hand in hand, back to back, reliving the intimacy we once shared when we first came into this world. Oh, world. Its head bites its feet. Its knees touch its nose. But the reality is, the survival space of Arcanists is shrinking. We tried to speak up in our own language, but that only makes us strangers in our own land. That's why we have decided to exhibit Sigmund's last work. Not only in memory of the deceased, but in memory of his noble spirit, his sincere concern for his people, and his scrutiny of this tragic world.
The people gathered nod their heads. Some of the women begin to weep softly.
There is no need to be sad, my friends. He has left us with Rheingold. We will found a committee with the funds raised by the exhibition to improve the conditions of unregistered Arcanists.
The youngest and the most outstanding opera singer in Vienna, Theophel's sister, Isolde von Dietersdorf, will present the details.
Isolde? Amidst applause, Heinrich bows, handing over the stage to its true protagonist. She takes a graceful step forward.
Now I see why we were ordered to investigate Theophel's connections. There may be spies from Manus Vindictae among them.
Her mentor nods in approval, handing over a stack of documents.
I know the Vienna branch has a lot of bureaucratic problems, but if we need the help to carry out the mission in this era, the search warrant, the letter of introduction, the evidence collection permit, they've provided us with all the official documents we need in this era, as well as a list of all the Arcanists in Vienna in 1914. But we're not going to cooperate with them any further, because of the requirements to confidentiality. We'll only need manpower from them in the following operations.
Marcus replies by opening a thick register of Arcanists, desperate to prove she hasn't gone distracted this time.
In case you spend a whole day on the A section, Marcus, we're looking for Theophil. Starts with a T.
How did you know I was starting from line A?
The apprentice droops her shoulders, sinking back into the book. With the help of her arcane skill, she easily finds the information that Hoffman seeks.
It says Theophil belonged to a group of artists called the Circle. They often gathered in the Secession building. Madam Hoffman, I think we can make contact with them one by one.
Oh, what the fuck?
What's happening?
I sense strong arcane fluctuations over there.
In the Succession building. Her eyes center on the door of the Succession building. Isolde?
I think it's a ghost?
Ghost? Yeah? Yeah? To be continued. God damn it. Isolde? Damn, we're fighting almost all of these. Part 5, a bad seance. Oh.
Isolde? Isolde!
Oh no.
My God, she passed out again.
People gather around in a loose circle, wringing their hands but offering little help, knowing there is little they can do beside making a spectacle of their compassion.
She must have smelling salts on her. Find them.
What is going on? Make way! Make way! Let me see.
Kakania! People, make way for the doctor.
Isolde, can you hear me? Oh no, it's a seizure. She's going to bite herself. Get a stick! Heinrich, do you have any props she can bite? Doctor, help! Please help me! They are here! The paintings, they are here! She can't wait. Isolde, open your mouth.
Did she just give her her hand to bite on? Kakania.
Doctor, your hand is bleeding from the bite.
Kakania, oh fuck.
It's okay. What happened just now? She was fine when I left 10 minutes ago.
I don't know. We finished reciting Sigmund's poem and...
Sigmund? Oh, you mean Theophil? I see what's going on here. You've aroused her trauma.
You shouldn't have invited her to her brother's exhibition, Heinrich. And you even read his death notice in public. Ah, you should have known it would upset her. He was the only family she had left.
I did not. I thought she had completely recovered.
That's fair, that's fair, that's fair. Let's not blame him. Let's not blame him yet. Let's not blame him yet. We don't know whether she wanted to be a part of this. Let's be honest here. Let's be honest here.
She should have recovered from the electroshock therapy.
Okay, now we can blame him. Now we can blame him. Now we can blame him.
What kind of nonsense is that? Dr. Schwartz is a liar without a conscience. He takes pleasure in the pain of his patients. I know how he managed to fool the medical association. Those rich morons don't care about the patients at all. Soon as you mention fancy words like advanced or science, they'll throw their wallets at you as if to be left behind by the times. They're all blinded by the shining glamour of progressivism. And they even scoff at psychoanalysis, the real meaningful discovery of the era.
A piercing scream silences her arguments. I don't think she's doing well. The screaming woman, drenched in sweat, oh shit, sees the framed painting turn into a bone saw aimed at cutting open her skull, where most certainly the syrup in her brain might diffuse like milk. How adorable and almost delightful thought, but... The fuck is this? What if it's like the oil painting on this canvas? Or like a teacup? Like a neat triangle? Like a square? Like a square? Like a square? Like a circle? Oh shit! The electric lights go out, and a series of candles ignite simultaneously.
Schau dir den Ring an, Theophil. Er ist so wunderschön.
Yeah, I don't think the electroshock therapy did any good. And the candlelight Isolde's face is deathly pale.
Nein, das war meine Schuld. Ja, ich werde es besser machen. Ich kann es schaffen. Ich kann immer noch singen. Isolde?
The woman pulls Kikania down by her collar.
Bitte, schau mich an, Doktor. Hilf mir. Bitte, hilf mir. I will, Isolde. Now, let go of me first.
Oh no. It's a seance. But Miss Tosconi does it before a performance.
Of course it turned out this way. She's lost control. She summoned evil spirits this time. Not the good ones. Nein, nein. Geh weg, geh weg.
Kania breaks free from her grip and follows Isolde's distant gaze.
She's afraid of the paintings. Oh, poor girl. It's her brother's paintings.
Oh shit, I think the spirits have come to say hi.
Miss Kikania! Watch out!
Heinrich, give me a hand. Draw the ghosts away by whatever means.
Hmm. Okay.
Time for treatment.
I'm bringing her in, okay? That's...
Let us get to know each other.
Why am I bringing Isolde into this? Just because. Yeah, this seems good.
Let the helium fill your pulmonary lobe.
Get me some
These
good
souls are no
debuffs,
longer
please.
bound to their bodies. They're a nuisance.
Hey! Over there!
I bought this bullet with my savings. Who took it out of my body? It was you.
Enough of your ugly fuss. What family are you from, miss? How much property do you own?
Go away. It's not working. You'll have to try harder, Mr. Heinrich. Leave her be, gentlemen.
Mass buff. Mass attack. I mean, I'm going to do mass debuff and do an attack.
Please live up to my expectations, Combs. My apologies. Don't beat me.
Incorporal. Does that mean they ain't gonna do shit?
I can hear it.
What does incorporal mean? Yeah, okay. No attacks.
So that's your idea. It is here.
Hey, you will be sorry.
What the fuck?
I can hear it.
What am I doing?
Party planner.
Wow.
Tu peux la jeter maintenant. La charme d'opéra. I said hello.
Does this work?
Hey!
Yes! There's a strat here. Hell yeah. God damn it. Okay, I'll have to use that.
That's your idea. Where's Lucky star, what a tragedy.
We've done it. Okay.
The story begins with a bad adult. He did this first. Soffocare il sangue! Soffocare il sangue!
There we go. Okay.
He took half my body. No, Father will scold me.
A nobody! A quack with the stink of a monkey! How dare you lay those filthy fingers upon me?
Looking good. Yeah, there was no way.
Wow.
It is here.
Please live up to my expectations, colleagues.
There we go.
Heinrich, I'll take care of Isolde. Take this.
Oh, catching a ghost with my hands. Yeah, it's so soft and sticky.
Give it back, you thief!
The curtain has fallen.
Thank you, Sot.
Sie sind jetzt sicher, Isolde. Spüren Sie nun den Druck meiner Hände.
The wandering spirits busy themselves entangling the unfortunate gentleman. Kania, catching her breath, gently clasps her hand over Isolde's ears.
Der Druck wird Sie an einige Dinge erinnern. Sie werden langsam und stetig in Ihren Kopf gelangen und Ihnen nicht schaden.
Deep breaths, honey. Deep breaths.
Gut, das ist es. Wenn ich den Druck loslasse, öffnen Sie langsam Ihre Augen. Diese Dinge werden sanft zu Boden fallen, wie Federn. Jetzt fangen Sie sie vorsichtig auf. Jetzt sagen Sie mir, was haben Sie gesehen? Was ist passiert?
The woman clenches her teeth, struggling to push out her gritted words.
Dr. Schwartz told me that humans are rational and we should be able to control ourselves completely. But I failed. The Dittersdorfs can't afford another lunatic like me. I will be abandoned by the audience. By everyone.
No, Isolde.
No, you are not them, Isolde. As long as you receive proper treatment in the hospital. Please don't, please. I'm cured. The shock therapy worked well, very well. Isolde.
You can't illusion yourself, Isolde. You're not well.
No, I mustn't act like Mother or Theophil. The Dittersdorfs can't bear. The opera can't bear.
Still murmuring, her breathing gradually evens out.
Heinrich, please take Miss Dittersdorf to get some rest.
I will.
The gentleman barks a command to the guests gathered around and moves to help the girl into the backstage. Connie arises, rushing to the door of the Succession building like a gust of wind.
What about you, Doctor? Where are you going?
I'm going to get that Schwartz.
A green figure swiftly disappears beneath the doorway. He's fucking dead. But before the door can close, a hand halts its motion.
Kakanya? Huh? You are from the Foundation. And Angelotti. And the unknown lady?
To be continued. Poor Isolde. Poor Isolde. Let's have a look here. Hello, welcome. Thank you. Angel, thank you. 3 to 5 or 3 to 6? Should we do another one? Yeah, let's do another one. I'm intrigued. Part 6. Yes, Prime Minister. Outside the Temple of Art, the mentor imparts a final set of admonitions to her apprentice.
Remember, Marcus, the working staff of the Foundation branch will take care of the dispute in their fashion. We just need to follow him in. The members of the Circle are top priority. But before any of them can be convicted, as said before, all we have to do is silently observe and respect their lives.
Understood. I almost bumped into her. That lady in green seemed to be in a bad mood. Shall I ask the gentleman from the branch who she is? Oh, he seems busy at the moment. But that gentleman is a person of this era. If I interrupt him, am I also interrupting his original course of action?
Marcus sinks back into her mire of indecision. Yeah. Hoffman gently pats Marcus's shoulder, drawing back her focus. Fortunately, the Vienna branch's officer does not notice this minor episode. His attention is captured by the arrival of an uninvited acquaintance.
My, Mr. Rigoletto. Your hair has grown so fast. To what do we owe this pleasure? Are you also here for the exquisite art?
Can you just be normal for once, Henry? And stop calling me by those opera names. Someone reported an arcane disturbance here. I see candles. Are you holding a seance? I must remind you that arcane rituals are not allowed unless you have a separate permit.
Excuse me? That's not fair. The first permit already costed us a...
Please calm yourself, sir. Be mindful of what you implied. The Viennese government has ensured you the greatest possible freedom through working with us. Who do you think cleaned up after you people? After those fires, passionate murders, and deadly stampedes? We can't bear the consequences of your moments of epiphany forever. Not to mention the seance is one of the most dangerous acts. We've had 2 colleagues injured, still being treated for mental illness in the Vienna General Hospital. You will find no other place as tolerant and open-minded as this one. In return, you should do your part and cooperate with the government.
I can say this. There's probably a more tolerant and open-minded place. Hello, alarm. My alarm. Oh, it's 9:30. Lovely. They both were just like, nah.
Seance? What seance? Nothing of the sort, Mr. Rigoletto. This is just a rehearsal of the play. The candles, the settings, and of course, these paintings once bathed in fire. Yes, this is an art exhibit, a youth rally, or, as we prefer to call it, a visualization of the future.
That's my cat. Can you hear her? Hello, darling. She needs to be fed, so I need to feed her real quick. Okay, cat fed. Alright.
I demand a rational conversation. Now, I must question the sanity of this gathering. Is there no one here who is of sound mind? If not, I'll have to...
I'm terribly sorry. Mr. Strauss, sorry to have kept you waiting.
Miss Beethoven. Bless you, madam. I did not expect to see you here.
Oh, sorry that we troubled you. I'm here for my late brother's exhibition, and for rehearsal for the coming performance. We got a little carried away. Made you come all the way here to check on us.
Please, madam, as your friend, I do not wish to cause you discomfort. In fact, Mr. Carl and I were talking about you over brunch earlier. He was truly impressed by your talent at the opera.
Ah, Mr. Carl is too kind. Since my mother passed away, he has been such a caring friend to the family.
Well then, this was all just a misunderstanding. But, madam, please understand that I still have procedures to go through. Would you mind if I investigated a little?
Fucking cat. Let's see what she wants. What does she want? Let's see. Yes? Yes, my lady? Yes. And she goes on the bed. Okay. Hi. Hello. Hello. You're gonna need to move so I can sit down, Bibs. Mia is now joining us on here. Okay. The man leans in, his voice a hushed whisper.
I investigate, just a quick look around the building.
We are grateful to have a responsible employee like you, Mr. Strauss. Please, help yourself.
The other end of the hall, investigators from headquarters uphold their duties with familiar diligence and effort. I mean me. Don't fall over. Hoffman imperceptibly shakes her coat. As thin threads like spider silk disperse into the air, attached to tiny floating particles.
Wow! The spider tail and the detection spores.
Spores? Ezra would like that.
These are Laplace's auxiliary devices for perceiving arcane power.
God damn it.
I've
Protection.
never seen one before. Only investigators of level 4 or higher are allowed to use them.
Noticing the excited glances towards her, Hoffman leans in to whisper to the young investigator.
Marcus, come. Give me a hand.
On it, these burnt pictures. They're the work of Theophil von Ditterstoff. They're the perfect subjects for reading.
The lamp is gripped a little tighter. She lifts her head as she begins reading. Oh, that's so beautiful. Ah! Oh, I love the art. Reading. The world around her becomes a matter of effortless ease to view.
Only a third of the picture can be read, but I can see it clearly. An ingenious composition that balances the different elements of the picture.
Mia.
Sadly,
Mia.
the creator focused too much on the form and overlooked the content. The frame is made of... not important. Next page. This one is luckier. Half of it survived the fire, so we can see the lower half of the lady in the picture. But, Theophil certainly had a way with women. She was not his first prey.
Mia, can you stop? Please.
And this one, only a frame remains. The rest of his work... But aside from this, I don't see anything else. Next page.
Oh, she's beautiful. Ah, she's stunning. She's gorgeous. She's beautiful. Mia, look at this beautiful lady. God damn it. She turns, colliding with a pair of light-colored eyes. Despite the distance, it feels as though Isolde is gazing back at her.
People can be read too. That person, Miss Isolde.
Deep breath. The paper unfolds before her eyes once again.
Unlike other ladies pursuing the latest fashions in Paris, she still wears the corset, with only some Art Nouveau jewelry by her waist. She's as delicate as a butterfly. She is a renowned medium. The Ditterstoff family is well known for their mediumship. Nowadays, they use that power mostly for art. That is, they summon a spirit to possess their body so they can sing, write, and paint like no other. They also suffered for this power. Racked by neurosis and hysteria, the family has had very few members despite its long history. With Wait a minute. The picture behind her is still intact, and it is enormous. Is that the Salvation? Strange. This painting is...
You have a keen eye for art, miss.
Oh,
A voice leaps up behind her, bursting from behind the warm smile of the fretful-faced man.
This painting is the work of my dearest friend, Sigmund. The Salvation. The only piece he left behind that survived the consuming flames. These enchanting, magical circles, one next to another. Oh, I was only reciting Miss Caccania. We're both passionate about the subject. How regrettable. She would have given you a much better explanation if she were here. Her words can easily stir one's soul.
did you say Caccania? You have a friend called Caccania?
Oh, yes. Every artist has their own nickname. I also have the honor of knowing the Orange Knight, Victor of the Rhyme, Apfelstrudel. Are you a friend of Caccania? Too bad she just left. She should be meeting with Dr. Schwartz by now.
Marcus looks up. Her mentor casts her eyes to the same spot and shakes her head gently.
No, the name sounded a little strange to me, that's all. But I appreciate the explanation, sir.
In the air, the dispersed spores stir imperceptibly. Mia, what are you doing? Don't tell me you have fleas, girl. Don't tell me you have fleas. You okay, darling? Yeah, you okay? Yeah. Mimi. Yeah. You okay? Yeah, okay. She's good. She's settling down. Dust from the explosion pervades the air, sucking deep into nostrils and open mouths.
What happened?
Well, there's still a spirit.
Are these ghosts? Didn't you say there wasn't a seance? Mrs. Dietersdorf, I would very much like an explanation.
Oh, they're still chasing me!
The detection spores have taken effect and enveloped the ghosts. Marcus, can you still read?
I think so.
Good. I'll draw its attention. You take care of the arcanum part.
I have to deal with these ghosts again. God damn it. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna deal with this off camera. Yeah. Your nails are digging into my chest. Please don't. Yeah, I'm going to deal with this off camera. And then we'll go back to the story.
Victory? Okay, but what does it mean to...
Miss Dietersdorf, you told me this was just an opera rehearsal. Now look at this mess. And more importantly, my two assistants are still here. I must ask you for a good reason to report to my superior.
The pale girl remains silent, bowing her head.
Oh, Isolde, my dear lovely gal.
An all too familiar mustachioed face arrives, without invitation. Carl steps her at a steady, trouncing waddle as he approaches and takes Isolde's hand.
Mr. Karl.
Director?
Look at you, so pale. The play is sapping your strength. Come, child, come to me. I told Schwartz to take good care of you. Well, I guess he can't be in two places at once. The frequent presentations must have been too much for a doctor such as he. I've learned that you've recovered from hysteria, which is good, but promise me that you'll look after yourself, will you? Your late mother suffered a tragic end, and it would be unbearable for the Empire to lose another star.
You flatter me.
Joseph,
Yes, Director.
don't be so hard on them. Those wonderful stage effects. Heinrich is an expert at this, yes? What better demonstrates our free wills than respecting the artists and their work? None of us would mind an episode of excitement every once in a while.
Carl meets Hoffman's eyes in another overly affable attempt at good nature.
Even the gentlemen from the headquarters would agree with me, don't you think?
Yes, you're right.
We are short on manpower, and the assistants should focus on more important matters.
We should leave.
To be continued. Okay, that's it for today. I don't know what the hell's going on outside.
Yes!
I think we did good today. Okay. Marcus by B? No. You
The
go though.
PSA number? I'm...
Anyways, that's gonna be it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Did we get any new images? I don't. No, I want to look if we've got any new images for this chapter. Ah, we did. She's so pretty. This one especially. But anyways, that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and see you guys next time. Bye bye.